So the big question is, who is this Inquisitor? Is he the Eighth Brother? And if he is, where has he been all this time? Well, you've come to the right place. This Inquisitor is not the Eighth Brother, and I think I might know why. What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to Cantina Talk. So everyone's been wondering, who is this Inquisitor? And is he the Eighth Brother? And what is he doing in the show? Well, he isn't the Eighth Brother. Recently, I've been rewatching Rebels, and at first I thought this might as well be the Eighth Brother. But after my rewatch, I can say that I do not believe that this is the Eighth Brother, and let me tell you why. First things first, in Rebels, we saw his supposed demise when he fell to his death during the fight on the planet Malachor. Now, this easily could have been the death of his character, but let's play devil's advocate and say it wasn't. If he hadn't fallen to his death and the explosion didn't kill him, and he did escape the Sith Temple in Malachor, why is he showing up now? We did see Vader walk away from the temple after it was destroyed, but he was very badly injured. And I believe Vader might have had more armoring in his suit than the Eighth Brother had. With the Eighth Brother, though, however, he is very different. Let me explain. So, the Eighth Brother and his species are the Trellian Jango Jumpers. This is a major giveaway. Trellian Jango Jumpers were known for their four-fingered hands as well as their long and tall physique. This made them way more acrobatic than a normal human, most notably seen with the Eighth Brother and Cassie Cryar, who we had seen in the Clone Wars. The Eighth Brother does have the four-fingered hands of the Trellian Jango Jumpers. As well, he has very oddly shaped feet with having 2 toes in the front and 1 toe at the back of his foot. These are definitely some drastic features that make the Eighth Brother really stand out compared to the other Inquisitors, as well as the new Inquisitor that we have seen in the trailer. As well, the photo from Empire Magazine shows the new Inquisitor does not have any of those features that I previously stated. In my opinion, this would be an extreme major change to the character and his species, and would not make sense in the grand scheme of things. Now, we all know that we've seen character changes, most notably with Ahsoka. In Rebels, Ahsoka had a longer Laiku, just like Shakti had in the Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith. Dave Filoni had come out and said that they had to shorten them for Mando Season 2 because it was conflicting with filming their fight scenes. At the time, it just wasn't working to their needs. Although, with the Ahsoka show, they have since made her Laiku longer. They aren't nearly as long as they were in Rebels, slowly but surely getting closer to that. This was a known change, and since it happened, they have tried to correct it. So, this new Inquisitor, along with having a new saber, more on that later, does not have any of these features that were previously mentioned. This Inquisitor does have some similarities, and that being his helmet. Yes, it is very similar in look, but it is also drastically different from the Eighth Brother's helmet. One can make the argument that it has been 13 years, and things have changed. But to that, I would have to say, what about his hands? He has the normal 5-fingered hands, as well as the normal feet. He was shown in the teaser trailer also wearing shoes, which the shape of the shoes would not fit the character of the Eighth Brother. This character also does have a slimmer physique, but not as much as the Eighth Brother. The Eighth Brother also had similar armor, but with more of a medieval approach to it. With that, the Eighth Brother's combat outfit that we had seen in Rebels had Empire insignias on both shoulder pauldrons. This one does not have any of those. That is what is also leading me to believe that this Inquisitor is not serving the Empire, and that this is not the Eighth Brother. Due to the Eighth Brother having all of these features, his lightsaber and hilt had to be built differently. His Inquisitor saber was a lot different from the rest of them, although it still did have the double-bladed feature, as well as the rotating ring, which would make the blades spin, as well as make the Inquisitors fly. Say what you will about the flying, but I don't think that we will see it in the Ahsoka show. The Eighth Brother had designed his saber a lot differently. His hilt was a lot more thicker due to his hands, as well he had these sharp buzzsaw blades built into the hilt, making it extremely versatile and harder to attack against. This was something that we had never seen before, and we haven't seen since. Let's take a look at the new Inquisitor saber. The new saber is extremely small, and does have slim rings around the hilt. The emitters also extrude out of the hilt, unlike the previous one that we had seen with the Eighth Brother. By the looks of it, this saber might not even be able to spin. As well, the hilt is very odd. This looks more just like a normal double-bladed saber that has the rings added onto it afterwards. Although, I might add, this saber does look really sick. So, who is the Inquisitor if he's not the Eighth Brother? My main runner-up is Ezra. I made a previous video talking about how this might be Ezra. If you want to go see that, click right here in the top right of the screen to watch that video. Ezra to me would make the most sense. Now, with the Empire exclusive photo showing that this is most definitely a male. A lot of people have also been believing that this is Barriss Offee. It very well could be Barriss, and I do not want to discredit anyone thinking that this is her. Especially since that she is going to be showing up in the show, and we will be seeing her and Ahsoka most likely have a confrontation. The physical body features, as well as the points that I had made in my Ezra video, lead me to believe that this is in fact a male, and is not Barriss Offee. I am very curious to see what you all think about who this character is. I am very excited to see who this character is in Ahsoka, and if they are going to be in the Heir to the Empire movie. With that all being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And lastly, may the Force be with you all.